It's December 13th. Just came back from Korea 2 weeks ago. I was gonna actually make some footage or whatever while I was visiting Korea, but apparently my driver license over in Korea was expired. So I had to take this like 6-hour class, whatever. So I was like, you know what? Next time I'll come back, I'll take that class and get my license back. So I didn't get to go around a lot. But my manager at the Korean office was giving me rides all the time, and I was very limited. And obviously, I couldn't go a lot of places and also film stuff. I mean, I did a lot of stuff though, but I didn't really get to film anything. So I came back, and as you can see, the motor is still sitting here. The car was never touched. The shop is messy. As you can see, the first thing we wanted to do was do some more testings on the 2013 2.0 turbo model. We released the stage 0.5 and are giving out the free upgrade to stage 1, but to be honest with you, I should have just released that as a stage 1, because it already had a great gains, over stock like 20 to 30 horsepower all throughout the RPM and 50 to 70 foot-pounds of torque. I mean, so far everyone's happy with it. As far as the power bump over the stock, but obviously there was a little stuff that I had to actually tweak, and we wanted to have a little more control over the ECU. So I had to have one of the customers' car come in and doing the testings. So I already had this car for a day now, and did like half a day spent on this car trying to figure stuff out. And now I'm to the point that I'm taking all day off and just doing testing back and forth. I have like 3 ECUs sitting there. What I do is I switch out, measure, monitor the boost, everything with my scanner and timing and all that. And I come back, switch the ECU, or I stop somewhere and switch it, monitor everything, film it, come back and figure out which one was the best, and then I apply more tunes and back and forth. So I've been on the road pretty much like all day. And I'm just still in the middle of the testing. I just hooked up my gauge and made it portable, so you could just put in a cigarette jack, take it out, and we have a lot of testings coming this weekend as well. That's gonna be in my next video. But so I made a portable boost gauge, and we're gonna be data logging the air fuel mixture later today when I'm actually set with all the boost and the timing. So that's what we usually do when we start developing the tune. We do everything in house. Of course, we have some helps from Korea. My affiliates give me tips here and there, but that's what we do. And we know the car, and we actually develop everything on the road test. Not just on the dyno, not just on the powers. Sometimes it's just the useless number, paperweight you get from the dyno sheet. So we want the drivability and no issues from the tune. So that's what we've been doing, and that's how we actually develop all the tunes for previous years and other models. So finally, the old temperature is all warmed up, and it should be able to boost supposedly like 18 or 20 psi from factory. This really sucks, and I had the car for like half a day, and now it's December, and it's getting really cold. It takes a while to actually heat up the old temperature, so it really sucks. And this is one of those things that we're working on, and I think I'm really close to figuring it out. I'm not gonna put it where you could just start up the car and let the car to get in the full boost, because that's there for a reason. It's a safety, and I mean, we're gonna put it where it's not too annoying. You know, you gotta take like 10 minutes driving in order to actually get into full boost. We're gonna put it where it's gonna be probably like 145 or 40ish, where it's 157 or 160. But anyway, I took the car out, and now it's really shiny. But I'm just gonna check the stock boost level. So I'm just driving around and data log, and also monitoring the boost. And I'm gonna check the peak boost later when I come back. But yeah, this is one of the behind scenes when we develop the tune, and I go to special places that I could have a stretch and just test it out. But like I said, we take time. We spend a lot of time and money. Also, like developing a tune. It's not like we sit around and wait for someone over from Korea to actually develop one and expect the person to come and perform it. That's not gonna work for me, at least, and that's not gonna work for the customers that are actually looking for something that's meant to be for the cars that are located here. I just took care of the shipping, and still in the process of testing to see how much it makes. I'm still doing the testings. It's like 5 at night. So I'm in the third gear. Just gonna gun it real quick. It's only 3,000 RPM. This thing is quick, man. Really quick. So if you actually compare the boost that I'm actually using is actually a little less than what we used for 0.5, and it's actually in a safe range as far as the air-fuel mixture goes, with the another probably 1-2 psi over the stock level. So I'm gonna give a little more boost, see what happens, and play with a little bit of timing. And this is something that I would only do for the custom tune at the moment, but stage 1 is going to be definitely a little more aggressive than 0.5, and also take out all this little nannies here and there. So I'm out here doing another testings on the stage 1.5 over stage 1 we're developing. Just wanted to give you rough results so far I got today. I mean, the peak number is almost identical, but if you notice, it's got a lot more room for the air-fuel mixture. That means I could do a little more aggressive. Not that I have a lot of rooms, but and also the gains throughout the RPM is a lot more, where the peak power is actually a little less than what it is. But if you actually look at it closely, since this car is being an automatic, it actually jumped. It didn't really necessarily means it actually made power that much. It actually gradually made less power, where this was actually constantly making power all throughout the RPM. And what's really impressive is actually here, making another easy 10 horsepower, 10 pounds of torque over 0.5. It's going to be a lot more solid, and I'm uploading another tune that's going to be tested for the app, another run. Just came out from the dyno shop. I did the one pull right here. It's actually smoking tires from the first gear. So well, it's great. I mean, the torque and power is like insane. I think you'll need better tires and all. You know, maybe some driving skills when you get this full stage 1 released. I mean, make sure you turn off your traction control and everything. But this thing pulls, man, like crazy. Oh my god, I'm really impressed and surprised how fast it could go. And it's very responsive too. So I'm not gonna gun it when other cars are around here, but it's insane.